there you guys are. Where have you been? Come here. No! This is going to be a controversial video, but we love inspiring dialogue here at Rated R Cars. Per the prequel video, I got a dyno on the GT350 on bad E85 gas. The dyno results were surprising to say the least. Or were they? Let's dive in for our usual full scientific analysis. Not happy, guys, not happy. This car is dynoing at less than... What's up, Rated R Cars family? Here getting the car dynoed on an E85 race tune. Once again, this is on not so good E85 gas, so we're gonna come back after I get the good E85 gas back in her, and we're gonna do the X-pipe as well. I think I just went deaf, but there's no better way to go deaf. Not happy, guys, not happy. This car is dynoing at less than stock on an E85 race tune. Like 20 horsepower less than stock on an E85 race tune. Hopefully nothing's wrong with the engine. We're gonna do a 4th gear pull because we were losing some traction. We are in track mode. He did turn off the traction control. But let's try a 4th gear pull. Hopefully it's a little bit better. We're coming out at 436 horsepower right now to the wheels. Not what I expected stock even. So with our 3rd gear pulls, we did 436 at the wheels, which is about 507 at the crank. The car is 526 at the crank stock. And I did this dyno on an E85 race tune. So 526 stock, and I'm pulling 507. And for those of you who are bad at math, that's 19 horsepower less than stock on an E85 race tune. Keep watching. We'll do a 4th gear pull. Let's hit it.
That was 450, basically 460. Yeah, you made an extra 25 horsepower and 26 torque.
Okay.
But 4th gear. And there's a lot more under the curve.
So we did better with 4th gear because we were losing traction in 3rd gear. So we did 460 to the wheels this time, which was about 534 to the crank. So 8 horsepower more than stock on an E85 race tune. I still expected a bit better with the E85 race. I was hoping for like 40, 50 extra horsepower.
What did that equate to?
530 to 540.
Oh, not at all what I was hoping for. So here we're discussing what EFI thinks might be an anomaly in the torque curve. There's a bit of a dip where they think it should be a little bit more smooth.
You know, and truthfully, this here, you know, the horse, so the blue is torque, the red is horsepower. Horsepower looks fine. Torque has got some weird little swells to it. It might be a valve timing thing that it kicks in different, you know, yeah. But like this is a weird little...
And that's around 3,000 RPMs, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean a little bit more, maybe 3,200.
Okay.
But you know what I would do is, I would send them this and just ask them what this little swale is.
Okay.
And then even this.
Yeah,
a naturally aspirated, you know, motor should have, you know, not the. You know, I know it's not apples to apples, but like.
What kind of car is this?
This is just a Subaru, an STI, but you know,
okay.
You see how it's a smoother.
Yeah.
You know.
So this should, what would this ideally look like? Just not a dip, right? It would just continuously go up.
It would just be, this would connect to here.
Okay.
Like, you know, this whole area would just be nice, smooth.
I haven't discussed this with Lund Racing yet, but I'll ask them for their thoughts. Have you guys seen anything like this? Let me know in the comments. So only an 8 horsepower gain on a Lund E85 race tune. Keep in mind this is a Mustang dyno, and Mustang dynos report lower than other dynos, for example, Dyno Jet. EFI told me that Dyno Jet reports about 10% higher than a Mustang dyno. So I also looked online, and based on my research, I found that there could be up to a 15% difference between a Mustang dyno and a Dynojet dyno. So if we use those numbers, let's take about 12%, somewhere right about in between, and calculate out that crank horsepower. Now, why am I concerned with crank horsepower? Because that's what the stock number was in, and I just want to have an apples-to-apples comparison. And so if we take that 12% and we do the math, we get 597 horsepower at the crank. And this is on poorer quality E85 than what I normally run. Whoa, I know this car is not pushing 600 ponies. Or is it? Have I become immune to this level of horsepower? Am I driving a 600 horsepower car and I don't even really know that? Let us consult the all-knowing butt dyno. What I feel from this car is probably, I want to say 555, 560 horsepower. That's what the butt dyno is whispering in my ear. Or in my butt. That didn't sound right. You guys are a bunch of freaking perverts. So 597-ish horsepower to the crank. Let's just go back to the wheel horsepower of 460. What do you guys think of 460 wheel horsepower on an E85 race tune? So next steps are to fill back up with the good quality E85, which I have, and then have them run the dyno again. But if it does come out that we're sitting just under 600 horsepower, is it time for a round of mods to take me to the next level? Hit the subscribe to find out. Until then, always remember the motto, always be kinder than necessary. And no matter what you do, always go, excuse me, flat out.
No, no, no.